on YouTube. Just out kind of off the beaten path. Whew, I just came up quite a descent. I don't know what you can see on the video, but came down from the bottom of that valley there. And ooh, feels good. Feels good. Got the cardio going. So today I'm out just kind of enjoying myself. The weather is abnormally warm. It's sunny. I mean, I'm in just a vest. It's beautiful out. And I wanted to just do an introduction to the beginning of like a new series of short videos, getting back to the basics. I don't know if you've heard, if you watched my other videos, I'm starting a wilderness survival school, a basic school. Nothing extensive yet, just trying to get it off the ground, where I take people out for 3 days and cover your basics of what you would need to take care of yourself in a 72-hour emergency stuck in the wilderness. It's really great for backpackers, photographers, hunters, mountain bikers, even if you just like to take long drives way out in the backcountry. You just never know when something might happen, either a failure in your equipment or an injury, or just getting lost, or weather may cause you to spend a little more time out than you would had originally planned on. So anyway, with that said, I want to start a series of short basic videos, just getting back to the basics. I haven't quite nailed down exactly what I'm going to call it yet. If you are on Facebook and you would like to check me out at Outdoor Life with Nick Laws on Facebook, what I did there a couple days ago is I put up a vote for everybody that's on the Facebook group for the name of this series. And I think I've got a decision made, but the votes are still coming in. So again, if you haven't checked me out there on Facebook, it's Outdoor Life with Nick Laws on Facebook. I'm trying not to rant too long. I'm trying to look for a really nice place to just enjoy my afternoon. I got a great steak to cook. I want to get a little bush camp set up, just a little something to hang out for today. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to start this series. I have some videos in my playlist that I started that I never finished, and it was the 10 C's and going over each C 2 at a time. And I did have a disclaimer in there that, the 10 C's is not my idea at all. I think the 5 C's have been around forever. Dave Canterbury extended them out to the 10 C's. And, I disclaimed that, this is my idea. I just want to go over it. But I just didn't feel right even using the term, because I feel like I'm biting off of somebody else's success or just somebody else's idea. So I'm not going to label it any of that. I'm going to pull those videos. Actually, there's only 2 of them. They were all right videos. I'm going to pull those, and we're going to get going on basics. And I'm going to start, bare bones basics in detailed. I need to refresh myself on a regular basis, and keep it fresh all the time. So it's good for me to even just do it. We're going to get right down detailed on the very basics. So for some people it might be like, dude, I know this. For some people, they don't know it at all. So I think even if you do know it, I always learn something new anyway. Somebody's always got like just a little bit of a trick or an edge or something that makes things either something more efficient or easier. So I hope you enjoy the series. Like I said, this is just an intro. I'll talk to you here in a little bit. I'm going to try to find a little spot to settle down and just really enjoy my day out here. So stay tuned, and we'll get right back at you. All right, I think this will do it. I can hear the highway, the pass going over the mountain here every once in a while, the way the sound is traveling up through these valleys. So if you hear that in the video, I'm sorry for that. I'm not super far out, but just the way the sound is traveling up these valleys coming up down from where I parked at, I can hear the vehicles. I usually don't like that and will avoid that at all costs, but I've got a neat little spot here, resources, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get settled in, unpack a little bit of the stuff, and just resource some wood. get a little fire going. All right, I'll show you what I'm eating for lunch too. All right, there's not, as of right now anyway, there's no wind, so I'm just gonna make this little spot here for my fire. And don't need anything crazy. I don't need to stay warm. It's just aesthetics and cooking. So we're gonna make ourselves just a little spot here. And like I said, it doesn't have to be crazy. So let's go grab some of this dried up shrub juniper. It's real dry, but I'm gonna go ahead and collect a proper tinder bundle and get some wood set up. Nope. All right, that should be enough to do what I have to do. And there's plenty of resource around if I want to, you know, just sit around the fire for a little bit. There's plenty of resources around. So usually I steam roll right through the fire starting process on most of my videos. I steamroll, and even this was fast. This isn't informational at all by any means, but I steamroll right through a lot of the basic stuff that I just do. I've just been doing it since I was a kid, you know. But I want to break those down. I'm not going to do that today, but I did gather my tinder materials. I always have my fat wood on me. Anyway, I'm going to put this together, get a fire going, and get myself working toward a nice coal base, and we'll show you what we got for lunch. So again, like I said, I'm not going to go into detail of all this stuff. The whys, the whos, the wheres, the different stuff you could use. Because that's probably going to be the first video on the basics video. So we're just going to get her going. Got my Altoid tin with all my fat wood pieces in it. Running the Garberg today. Let's get us some shavings. Some nice paper thin shavings. That. All right, all right, all right, all right. Here comes the sun. Absolutely beautiful. Here, take a look at this. Beautiful. So we'll get this going, and we'll show you what we got for lunch. I always want to look. I'm using the phone. I put the GoPro away for a while. It's just batteries don't last. It's dark, blah blah blah. But because the phone has the camera over here, if you're using it with the viewfinder, I'm always looking dead into the phone, and it makes me look to the left. I'll get used to it. I'll let that work down to some coals here. Just kind of keep feeding her in. I'm not doing anything substantial wood wise, you know, just limbing. So let's check out what we got. Oh, my hat. Now we're doing it. Now we're doing big things. And I'm dressed like it's spring out. So, lunch, where are you? Still loving this bag. We'll have to do, it's almost been a year. I think at 1 year I'll go over the bag completely. I kind of show it here and there, I talk about it here and there, but the bag's a beautiful thing. The only disappointment I have is that I completely forgot that new Cajun spice that I really like, and I completely forgot the Outdoor Life with Nick Law's amazing patented super duper seasoning. So while I was at the store getting the steak, I had to buy just, you know, off the shelf seasoning. So we got a nice flat iron. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then I just bought like a Montreal steak seasoning, you know, that everybody uses. And it's a little bummed out on that because I'm, I don't know, spoiled. I guess spoiled's not the right word. Particular. I don't know. I like what I like. So we're gonna get. There's another thing that I forgot. While I was down in the valley, usually you'll see that if I know I'm gonna be cooking, you know, on a stick, whether it's a spit or a rotisserie, if I'm gonna use wood, live wood in my cooking, I grab. Down in the valley is the only place I'm going to get not pine, and I usually grab, and it's usually aspen or something, and I'll grab some aspen to use as a spit for, you know, a hot dog or whatever. I forgot that too, so now I'm up here where there's nothing but, what is it, coniferous plants, but there is one that I can use that won't ruin my day like most pine will ruin your food. So we'll go take a look at that right now. Get some more on this fire. Burning down the coals. Yeah. So I just recently did a video on just a quick little video on juniper and sage and stuff. There's no sage up here, but this is a Rocky Mountain juniper here in front of me. And look how tall this thing is, and it's definitely a Rocky Mountain juniper. If you look here, you can see the berries. The smell is very distinct. But look at the size of the trunk of this thing. That's crazy. For a juniper to get that big here, this tree is probably 200 years old, at least. I would call it 200 years old and feel safe about that being an accurate thing. It could be older. But for juniper to get this big, a Rocky Mountain juniper, and these things, they can be around for a long time. That's a really old juniper. What I'm going to do is try to find a forked stick. I'm going to treat the tree with respect for as old as it is, but I'm using it. That's what it's there for me to use. I believe in that. Won't get into too much of that, but I'm not disrespecting it. I'm not trashing it. I'm using it to benefit me, and I'm not hurting the tree. So I'm going to try to find a nice forked branch to kind of spit that flat iron steak with. And the juniper is not going to give me a really off taste if I get any taste at all. I mean, they use juniper in gin. That's how they flavor gin. So I'm going to find that. That's not going to give me that real pine taste like I would from one of these, you know, the spruce or the whatever else is going on out here. The lodgepole, you know, the 10 different pine trees that are right in front of me. I'm not going to get that sappy pine taste in my food. So the juniper is going to be what I use since it's what I have. If the juniper wasn't here, and you want to use live, you know what I mean, because you're cooking with it. If you use a dead stick, your stick's going to burn up around your food. So you want something live. There's some shrub juniper and stuff. I could probably get a fork out of that. But you want to avoid the pine. It's not going to hurt you. Like you can. And you might not even notice it, but it can, depending on the food and how long you're cooking it and what's going on, you can get that pine taste, and that's not good. So we'll get a fork off that juniper, and we'll keep getting the coal base down, and I'll talk to you when I get it put on. Steak's about done. I just got done doing a live feed on Facebook. If you want to check out Outdoor Life with Nick Laws on the Facebook, I do live feeds every once in a while. I'm bleeding all over my pants, not my blood. But we got the flat iron done. She's a little chewy. I mean, it's a $5 steak, so You know, it's a piece of meat. I'm literally just gonna eat it off the stick. That's good. It's so good. So we're gonna enjoy lunch. I'm gonna enjoy my time here. If anything else comes up that I feel I need to put in this video, it's probably already longer than I want it to be, because really this is just an introduction and kind of the philosophy or the goals that I have for this next series of videos. Intertwining them, I'll still do adventure videos, review some stuff if I see it's something that I think you guys can really use. But we're going to concentrate on really setting out these goals on these videos, and trying to get some of my filming techniques. I'm doing some research a little bit better. We're going to try to kick it up a notch. So I'm going to enjoy this food. I'm going to enjoy this weather. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm up over 7,000 feet and it's above freezing at the end of January in Montana. So I'm going to take advantage of this. And I really appreciate everybody. If you get a chance, check out my Patreon. It helps me be able to do more giveaways, do more for you guys. And it really helps me out with my goals here on this channel and with the school. Check me out on Patreon. The link is in the description for that. Also, check out Montana Wilderness Survival and Bushcraft.com. That link is also in the description. I really appreciate you guys. If you can, hit that like. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. That helps me out a lot. I'm trying to work toward that 1,000 subs. That's a major milestone that I'm trying to work toward right now. Excuse me. So if you guys can help me get that going, let's try to get to that 1,000 subs, man. I really appreciate it. You guys are great. I've got some really great people that are always in the comments, my regulars. I appreciate you guys. So thanks again. God bless. I'm gonna enjoy this steak on a stick. Eat it like a caveman. If anything pops up, I'll make sure to get it into the video. But this is just an introduction, and I'm just really gonna enjoy my day. So thank you. God bless. Get outside and enjoy yourselves, and stay safe, guys.